faith and life. We're going to get there in the next few minutes with Luke and Susie.
Hi, I'm Dana.
Hi, my name's Craig.
Hi, my name is Jess.
I'm married to my husband Jason and we have 2 children.
I'm 54 years old. I've been married to my wife Rosalie for 33 years. We have 4 beautiful kids, 2 boys, 2 girls.
I've been married to Jared for 21 years now. We have 3 biological children, but we always say 4 boys because we also have his nephew who came and lived with us for a while.
What makes me laugh out loud?
My husband Jason.
Probably friendship.
My family. Look, there's a multitude of things.
Our daughter is a mad Disney fan and a mad Minnie Mouse loving little girl. You had this competition where you had to sing a rendition of Let It Go. And in my infinite wisdom of being the planner that I am, I thought, I will organise it, Jason can sing it. I found a fairy princess costume, an adult size. So I said to Jason, my thought is that you in the middle of Macca's will sing Let It Go. He sort of looked at me and went, nah, not going to happen. We won the tickets and we enjoyed the experience.
So even though like the first 2 pregnancies were horrendous, I mean, I just love babies. It just makes it all worth it. We had accidentally fallen pregnant. And again, it was just like, oh, you know, this is really great, you know. And we had always talked about how we wanted like 2 boys and then a girl, you know, like so 3 was like our sort of like magic number, and it was just really great for us. And then I lost the baby, and I was like, oh, that's unusual. And then we were like, well, we want 3, we'll just try to have a 3rd, and then just could not fall pregnant at all. So I went down and had some scans and stuff, walked in, and he was okay, but he sort of just said, well, you know, to be honest, these are your odds. You know, you got less than 1% chance of falling pregnant.
My parents had separated and I didn't really get along with my stepdad, and I couldn't wait to get off the farm. So for whatever reason, I just had in my head that I really wanted to join the Australian Defence Force as, you know, a technician in the Royal Australian Air Force. And pretty much 6 days after I finished Year 12, I joined the Royal Australian Air Force. It was during my last probably 6 or so months at Wagga in New South Wales. I was actually sexually abused by someone there. Didn't tell anyone, shut it all down, packaged it away, lock, key, cement, buried under 10 tonne of earth. It never happened, and got on with life. In 2012, I met someone who reminded me of the person who sexually abused me when I was going through training. And my whole world just stopped. I couldn't function, I couldn't move. I'm sitting inside an aircraft. There's people relying on my information to make quite quick decisions. I couldn't speak, I just froze, and I couldn't function. I was petrified because inside my head, I'm yelling at myself to do something, but I couldn't move. And it wasn't until I flew with this same person the next time, I shut down again. And I was like, something is seriously wrong here. I don't know what it is. And I saw a psychologist this time. I self-referred to a psychologist. And he diagnosed me with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Jason had been in hospital for 10 days for he basically landed himself hospital because he was in so much pain he had overdosed himself on Nurofen. And they'd done some tests and they'd drained his lung, and then he was sent home for a week, and then we were asked to go back to get the results. So when you're told it's cancer, they show you an image, it's like your whole world sort of crumbles, and you sort of hear things but you don't hear things. And then the oncologist, meeting with the oncologist and him telling us it's stage 4, terminal. If we didn't catch it now, you had weeks to months. If treatment works, you may have 12 months to 18 months.
I was done. I just couldn't anymore. I was like, that's it.
So from 2012 to 2020, I didn't laugh, I didn't smile. I found life hard, and I found it hard to get up in the morning.
I didn't sleep. I didn't want to eat. I don't recall functioning properly for at least 3-4 days. I was thinking constantly about how long was he going to die in the middle of the night?
There was a stage where my wife is only now telling me that when the car drove into the driveway, she would say to the kids, "Dad's home, go to your bedrooms and don't come out." Hearing that now, it hurts. You don't want to be thought of as a mean guy. I love my kids, but I know that they were scared. They were scared because I was angry all the time, that I was hurting and I didn't have an outlet, that it would just take one thing to set me off.
And this day I really felt like it was all the emotions coming out. I dropped the boys at school, was driving in, and it was one of those days where, everything's just sort of there and it's coming out. And I had the radio station on, and 10,000 Reasons comes on. And the beginning of it goes, the sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It was just like a really big hug from God. And it shifted my focus from, what was to what could be. And in that moment, it was, as the song says, I'm going to bless God. Whether this happens or not, I'm still going to bless God.
Every song I heard, I just cried. I would just glean little words out of every song that was played. Just words would just pop out of the speakers in the radio in the car, and it would be what I needed to get me through. Every comment, every song, just everything that was played, I seemed to just glean some sort of hope and some sort of encouragement from.
It was like everything was bombarding me from, as I said, the moment I wake up. And I would get myself ready for work, put on my brave face. Even though, I'd been diagnosed with this stuff, I still had to work. And I would get to the car, and even when I was opening the door and stuff, I didn't even know that I was longing for that time when I just started the engine. I had our Christian radio station on. I didn't have to worry that anything was going to be bombarding me with garbage and stuff that would just make me mad. I didn't have to worry that there was any expectations on me. It was just something to soothe my soul. It was just me and a gift. It was time of just ministering, and it was nothing else. It was just music and me, and I loved it.
and just give that off.
This song's for you, darling. You try to keep building up when everything's crashing down. You've had enough. You've gotta keep holding on. You've had enough. You've gotta keep holding on. And it tears you down. You gotta keep holding on. You've had enough. You've gotta keep holding on.
And it's just amazing, the family that we get, the family that's our family, and the family that, you know, God puts around us is just incredible. And, you know, this is what being family really is. And, you know, that's what putting your hands up for hope means, isn't it? We all get to be family.